pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no call.
Everybody, it's your Uncle Sam's Reject here, and welcome back to our NCAA simulation series. This episode, we got the battle for the CYHAWK trophy. Iowa taking on Iowa State. Iowa's ranked 19th in the country. Iowa isn't ranked at all. Iowa State isn't ranked at all. I'm pretty sure Iowa State was number 24 at the beginning of the season, and they won their first game, but somehow they still slipped out of the top 25. If this is one of your first times ever coming to check out one of our simulation videos, how we do it is 3-minute quarter length Heisman difficulty. We play as both teams' offenses. Now, we will play as a team's defense if need be, because our main goal and objective is to keep these games as close as possible, as back and forth as possible. But at the end, somebody's going to have to win and somebody's going to have to lose. This is not in any way, shape, or form depict how I feel like this game is going to go in real life. It's solely for entertainment. But if you're not new to the channel, you know we got some ties to Iowa State. Now that we got all of that out of the way, if you guys are in the NCAA content, Madden and 2K content, consider subscribing. We do plenty of that here on this channel. So now without further ado, let's get into this ball game. All right, boys, here we are in Ames City, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium, ready to get this game in, baby. Let's get it. All right, guys, here we go. Starting off with the rock first with Iowa. Now, Iowa has won 4 out of the last 5 matchups IRL. This might be the year Iowa State, can possibly win, as Sargent gets a good carry there for 6 yards. But, Iowa, man, they're one of those teams where they're always pretty decent. But Iowa's one of those teams, man, they're always pretty decent. They just can't always get over that next level. But they play pretty well. It's just one of those teams that it's just hit or miss. They have as we hit Bayer there for the first down. They have the talent sometimes, but I feel like they can't get out of their own way. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Smith Marset on the outside. Let's see if he can get loose. He does. Can Stanley make the throw? He's unable to make the throw. Eisworth picks it off, and Iowa State is going to be taking it the other way. Okay, guys, so we have our first turnover of the game. Brock Purdy and his offense are coming out now, seeing what they can get. He has a receiver, and he throws it right back to Iowa. So just like that, we have 2 turnovers in this game. All right, so here we go. Trying again with Iowa. Last year, the one time I played with Iowa State, against Texas, I couldn't even move the ball with Purdy and Akeem Butler. Right there, I throw the pick early. Stanley flushed out of the pocket. He has a man, and he completely overthrows him and throws the ball to Eisworth once again. Okay, so we have 3 turnovers like that, back to back to back. Both quarterbacks with picks. Purdy keeps it here on the read option. This might be what they do a little bit best. I just try not to run the ball a lot because we play on a shortened clock, so I want some action. I can't hold you though. Iowa and Iowa State both have some pretty slick uniforms. I feel like they're pretty dope. As Purdy keeps it here again on that read option, breaks the tackle, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he loses a yard. All right, boys, so we're gonna make our first tough decision of the ball game. We're gonna go for it here. See if we can pick this up. Purdy has a receiver over the middle. It's Milton. He has a first down plus more, 18 yards to be exact. Tariq Milton with his first grab of the day. All right, so we got our first down, I believe, with either team. 1st and 10 here. Purdy back. He has a receiver, and wow, Golston makes the pick. Right now, these defenses are shutting me down. So I guess, this answers the question to you guys to see if I was pulling for anybody more than the other, because I'm playing equally trash with both teams. Stanley's flushed out of the pocket nearly immediately. He loses a tackler. He has a block up front. He's across the 50, and he's brought down outside across the 45. We're in the first quarter, and we've seen 4 interceptions already. Now, we already know the game is definitely probably not going to be like that in real life. Let's see if we can take the top off the defense here. He's got a receiver open, and this time he actually delivers a good throw to Whiting. You guys see these games, I don't replay them if I don't play well the first time. Bumps and bruises are a part of the game. Sometimes quarterbacks, they're not gonna bring their best games out here. Probably had a few receivers open there. I did. Stanley has enough speed to get out of the pocket, and he picks up 12. All right, we are officially in the red zone with Iowa. Switch things up here. They got a bunch of people in the box. Stanley changing up things. Didn't like what he saw. He's got a timing route there with Martin, and he drops the ball in the end zone. Wow. Iowa had 6 on the board. If Martin would have been able to come down with the pass, he dropped it. Nobody near him. Little handoff to Sargent here. Mekhi Sargent, he has space, and he gets in the end zone barely, and Iowa is on the board first with a 10-yard scamper from Sargent. All right, so we got a chance to come back out here with Brock Purdy in this offense. Hopefully we can hold on to the ball. Boom. Receiver over the middle is Akers. He's got some wheels. Can he beat the safety? He can't. He's brought down. 43-yard pickup for Iowa State. Purdy with the pass to Petway, and way to hold on that. LaMichael Petway, that was not an easy catch. He got hit as soon as he touched it, but he was able to haul it in. 3rd and 10, Iowa State needs a first down. They do not need to score, which is a plus. A little late. Here's our 2-minute drill. 1:58 left in the half. Iowa trying to put some points on the board here. Boom. Martin actually holds on to the ball this time. All right, 2nd and 10 for Iowa. Stanley almost took a sack last play. Little check down, pressure was in his face again, and Sargent picks up 5 on that catch. Both these defenses are pretty much abusing the offensive line here today. For the most part, both quarterbacks are having pressure in their face almost immediately every single play. Stanley gets out of the pocket there. A lot of room across the 40, the 45, the 35, excuse me, and he's finally brought down. Iowa moving the ball with a bit of ease here. Martin tries to break that tackle. He can't. Down just shy of the All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Need the first down, of course. Boom. Go to Sargent on the screen pass. He jukes inside. He's brought down up the middle. I'm going to call a timeout because I feel like Iowa State will call a timeout in real life here on this 4th and 5. At least I would as a coach. And we're going to go ahead and take the points here with Iowa, and we're going to try to put some points on the board with Iowa State before half. All right, we go. 33 seconds left here for Iowa State after the kick return. Purdy's having a rough day. Somebody cut up. Nope, just take the yards with your legs. This is how I struggled with this Iowa State offense last year, man. The one time I played with them. They're not that easy for me to play with. They don't fit my style of play, really. Boom, as we hit Akers, and he drops the rock. All right, we go. 3rd and 4 here. Purdy flushed out of the pocket. Gonna try to pick it up with his legs. He gets it. Oh, he's got one deep. Little underthrown, and Milton is unable to come down with it. 2nd and 10 seconds left here for Iowa State. Flushed out of the pocket is Purdy. He's gonna try to get a big chunk with his legs. 2 seconds, and he gets out of bounds with 2 seconds. All right, so this is prime position for a little Hail Mary here. Iowa State does get the ball at the start of the first half. Purdy has a man deep. He gets behind the defense, and Petway comes down with it. And just like that, Iowa State is an extra point away from tying this ball game up right before they head into the locker room. Wow, what a breakdown there by the Iowa defense, letting 2 receivers get behind them. Either one would have scored, and you know what I mean? They do what they're supposed to do. All right, boys, we're going to head into the locker room all knotted up, 10-10. It was a defensive struggle in the beginning. The offenses have officially woken up. Iowa State gets the ball to start off the second half. All right, guys, here we go. 1st and 10, brand new half here. Brock Purdy and his offense. They're riding off the momentum of scoring right before the half ended. Boom, and they keep it going. Petway wide open once again. He's been the best receiver they've had so far here today. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4. Another handoff to Crony. He cuts it back. He has a first down plus a little more. Another 6-yard rush. All right, the ball is really moving here on the ground. Purdy keeps it there on that read option. He picks up 7+ yards, 8 to be exact. The run game is really going right here. Things are moving. Oh, I should have ran sooner. But Purdy still gets up out there, eludes the tackler. He's inside the red zone with a nice rush there. 85 yards on the ground as a squad for Iowa State here today. Purdy has 73 of them. All right, here we go. Second and 11 here. Little timing route. Jones makes the catch, makes the DB miss, and he's in the end zone. What a pass and run after the catch there by Deshaunte Jones. Big time catch. Let's look at this move again. Whoop! Get off me. What a twisting the DB up, dog. All right, so Iowa has not been down this entire game. They're in unfamiliar territory. Driving, trying to get something going here. Receiver out of the backfield. Horrible throw from Stanley, but Ross makes a tough catch. All right, we go 2nd and 2 here. Boom, little handoff to Sargent. He has some good running room. He has to make one miss. Good angle out there by the safety. What a tackle. Both teams have run the ball efficiently and well out here today. It's been the quarterbacks that have really held them back a little bit. So, gonna see what we can do here on the ground with Iowa. Another handoff to Sargent. Good blocks again. Ah, if that one was held by the receiver out there, we would have been good money. 15 yards. Clock stops. Might as well try to take a free play of some sorts almost. Last play before the quarter ends. We do get it off. Stanley has a receiver, and that's a hell of a throw. Only where Martin could get it. Threw it a little bit too much towards the sideline, but that's going to take us into the 4th quarter. You know what time it is. Get those 4s up. Iowa is in striking distance, trying to tie this ball game up. Let's see who's going to come out on top on this one. All right, we go 2nd and goal. Got to score. Stanley flush out of the pocket. Trying to pick something up with his legs, and he's brought down after picking up 7. Iowa definitely wants to come away with 7 here and not just come away with 3. They got to be able to make that happen. They go with this. They go with the screen, and Sargent is brought down at the 5. On the ball, we got to go for it. Going for 3 here, you know what I mean, does nothing. I mean, I could jump on the defensive side of the ball, but we're going to go for the gusto. I mean, either way, I'm going to have to go on the defensive side of the ball, but here we go. Stanley back to pass. He's using his legs, and he beats all Iowa State defenders to the corner in the end zone, and they are an extra point away from tying this one up. All right, boys, 2-minute warning here once again for Iowa State. Let's see what they can do. Purdy back to pass. He has a man open. It's Kohler. He's brought down. Looks like a little bit of a face mask there, but it's uncalled. Iowa State scored at the end of the first half with like 40-something seconds left, so this a minute something they had here is almost golden to them. Boom. Going right back to Kohler. He's open. He picks up some blocks. He's across the 50, down inside the 45. Minute 12 left here. You notice we do not chew the clock. Oh, I did not mean to lob that, but Petway makes another big-time catch, getting hit once again. But what I was saying is we don't chew the clock. We come out here and try to put points on the board as quickly as possible because, like I said, we want both teams to be in the game at all times. Boom. This time going to Akers. He makes the catch this time, and they have another 1st down. Under 50 seconds left here for Iowa State. Purdy flushed out of the pocket. Nobody with him. He's going to get down. No huddle on the ball here for Iowa State. 2nd and 4. They want to be smart. Boom. Counter play to Crony, excuse me. He's down inside the 10. We're going to call our first time out. Brock Purdy so far has his team set up to win this ball game easily. Another handoff to Crony, and he falls forward. 6-yard carry there. Down inside the 2-yard line, it looks like. 15 seconds left in this game. Iowa State scrambling to get set. Little read option. Purdy keeps it. He's in the end zone. 2-yard rush there for Iowa State. Now we're going to have 10 seconds to try to answer back with Iowa. All right, boys, so we're going to return this one with Smith-Marset. See what he can get out of it. We are actually not going to return it. Booming kick. 10 seconds, 3 timeout. All right, boys, here we go. Let's see what Stanley can do. It's going to take a tough throw. He makes the throw, and Martin drops yet another big pass. Stanley puts the ball right on the money. Martin drops it once again. That kid is untrustworthy, man. He's proved that here so far. He's going right back to him, though. He makes the DB miss and breaks another tackle. They're going to use their timeout. 1 second left here in this ball game. Now Nate Stanley and Iowa have to try a Hail Mary of their own. We're going to bring Sargent out of the backfield here. See if he can get a nice matchup there. Oh, the pressure comes, and Stanley underthrows it. It's batted down by Eisworth, and that's going to be the ball game. Iowa State, in dramatic fashion, is going to win the CYHAWK Trophy here this year. The first time in 4 years Brock Purdy and Iowa get the job done. All right, boys, so final game stats. Nate Stanley, 10 for 18, 129 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks, 55 completion percentage, wasn't sacked at all. Brock Purdy, 11 for 22, 10, two touchdowns to 2 picks, also 55 completion percentage, 19 yards per attempt, and 43 yards was his longest of the day, also not sacked. Purdy on the ground, 9 for 81, a touchdown, 9 yards a carry. Crony, 4 for 27, 6.7 yards a carry for Iowa. Stanley, 6 for 65, 10.8 yards a carry with a touchdown. Sargent, 4 for 41, 10.2 yards and a touchdown. Receiving wise for for Iowa. 2 drops here from Martin, but he led them in catches with 4 for 80. Sargent 3 for 12, and Whiting 1 for 21. Ross and Byer also chipped in with 1 catch. Now for Iowa State, Petway led them in catches, 4 catches, 88 yards, a touchdown. 2 for 30 for Kohler, 2 for 54 for Akers, 1 for 21 for Deshaunte Jones. He made the most of his 1 catch. It was on the Crony also had a catch, but he lost a yard that was on the screen, and then 1 for 18 for Milton. Defensively, Anthony Johnson led Iowa State in tackles with 5 all solo, followed by Lawrence White with 4 all solo. Everybody else after that had 1. The 2 interceptions were both caught by Greg Eisworth. He also had 1 deflection. That was the last one of the game. And then leading tackler for Iowa was cornerback Matt Hankins, 5 all solo, followed by Stone, Moss, Welsh, Merriweather, Brinson, Wade with 2. Everybody else had 1. The 2 picks over here were caught, 1 by Chauncey Golston and then 1 by Michael Ajamida. Also, they had a couple passes deflected, and all in all, this was a great game. You guys let me know in the comment section below who you guys feel as though is going to win this game. I feel like Iowa State is going to break the funk and get the W. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here.